On July 4th, 1776, 2 days after voting to declare independence, the Second Continental Congress approves the Declaration of Independence, the first draft of which was written by Thomas Jefferson of Virginia. Because they were printed by Philadelphian John Dunlap, the first copies are known as the Dunlap Broadsides, about 200 of which are produced, and 26 are known to survive today. These Dunlap Broadsides came earlier than the more famous signed copy of the Declaration of Independence, which is often called the engrossed copy, the parchment copy, or the Matlack copy, since it was likely handwritten by clerk Timothy Matlack. This handwritten copy was made sometime between July 19th and August 2nd, which is when the signing began. The signers of this most famous copy of the document are not identical to those who voted to approve it back on July 4th, as some delegates were no longer in Philadelphia and some new ones had arrived. For example, Robert Livingston, one of the Committee of Five tasked with drafting the Declaration, did not sign it since he was recalled to New York soon after July 4th. He sent his cousin, Philip Livingston, to sign the document in his place. 3 of the surviving Dunlap Broadsides are now found, interestingly enough, in the UK at the National Archives in London. One was sent to London by Admiral Richard Howe in July 1776. Another was sent by the Admiral and his brother General William Howe in August 1776. And another was discovered in a box of documents in 2008. Its provenance is a mystery. Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1817, workers in Rome, New York break ground on the Erie Canal, which is completed 8 years later. In 1826, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both die on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. In 1863, one day after the Union victory at Gettysburg, Confederate forces surrender at Vicksburg. In 1924, in Tijuana, Mexico, Italian-born restaurateur Cesare Cardini invents the Caesar salad. In 1939, baseball great Lou Gehrig gives his luckiest man speech at a ceremony in Yankee Stadium. In 1991, the National Civil Rights Museum is dedicated at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee. In 2022, a gunman at an Independence Day parade in the Chicago suburb of Highland Park kills 7 people. And now it's time for our Today in History quiz. During which conflict was the U.S. voting age lowered from 21 to 18? World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, or the Gulf War? Think you know the answer? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Find out if you're right next time on Today in History. You made it through Today in History. Nice work. Now treat yourself. Click the video on the right for what happened yesterday in history. Still can't get enough? The link on the left's got the whole playlist buffet. Want to make history a daily habit? Click my face in the middle to subscribe.